Greetings everyone and welcome to Nick Plays Minecraft from the Neckbeard Productions. Yeah, so this is kind of a new thing here. I work a lot. Like a lot. So I am finally getting off my patukas and getting some stuff logged on here. So welcome to the ride. Yeah, I'm kind of going about this, I think, in kind of an episode, like season format. We'll start a world and we'll have begin here together. That is not at all what I wanted to do. I wanted the seed to be Pamela Black, which may make sense to a very few number of you, and for those who it makes sense to, you're welcome. For the rest of you, don't worry about it, you're not missing out on the greatest inside joke of all time. It's kind of dumb, actually, but we have fun, so you know, yeah. So we'll call the world name... Ooh, this is a tough one. Nick Plays Season 1. That's right, we're going to actually call it Seasons, and we're actually going to have episodes. So that's how we're going to go. I'm going to go runtime on these of about 30 minutes, but to be perfectly honest, I'm not going to hit a point where we're at the end of an episode and something really cool. Oh wow, that is a cavern. That is a little bit of, that's a hole. And yep. And those, I'm just going to leave that one go for a minute. So we're going to hit a point at the end of certain episodes where there's stuff going on, and you know, maybe I'm about to die, maybe I'm about to find something really cool, maybe I find this giant like penis in the terrain, as I just have, and I don't want to stop, and you don't want to stop. If you're still paying attention by that point, if I haven't bored you to death, you're like, oh crap, something's about to happen. I'm going to let you see what happens. We're going to finish it. I mean, if it runs 40 minutes, you know, people will get on my back, but I don't think they will, because, you know, the people involved in this project, this TheNeckbeardStudios project, are pretty cool people, and they probably want to see what happens too. And I've reached a predicament here that I feel I need trees, because I need wood, because that's kind of how we start this game. That's where the fundamental, and I feel A bit stranded, and B, like I really see no wood. My render distance is set to far, and I'm hurting myself, but there is no wood to be found. Just this little flat spot that is kind of screwing me over, to be perfectly honest. Yeah. Also, a kind of fun, unique thing that I think I'm going to start instituting as a portion of my videos, to kind of, oh, there's a cross. I promise this is not a religiously themed video. This video is not brought to you by the Catholic Church or the Lutheran Church or the Muslim religion, or I try to stay impartial on these things, and I am sorry if I have offended anyone just now. It wasn't me, it was Pamela Black. Anyway, I have dirt. As I was starting to say, I probably should collect more of this in case I have to dig myself in a hole for the night. As I was starting to say, I think we're going to institute a bit of a system to try to promote viewership that commenting before each time I record a video, I will go through the prior video and I will look at the comments, and either I will choose 3 comments. They can be either questions or suggestions, and I will incorporate them into the next video. Be it a question about the game, a question about what I'm doing, a question about my personal life within reason. I mean, I'm a pretty open person, but there are just some things you're not going to get me to talk about. I will answer those in the next video, or if you're like, hey, dummy, this is what you should have been doing the whole time in this frickin' Minecraft Let's Play, why didn't you, why did you walk by that diamond? 2 episodes ago. Maybe I didn't see it. Maybe you have this wonderful suggestion. I will pick 3 things, questions either to answer or suggestions to take, and incorporate them at least in some level into the next video. And I really am hearing this spider around. That's just not making my life happy. And I'm still desperately on this search for trees. And I can't find a frickin' thing. I hear the sheep that I saw were over there already. Oh, trees, thank Lord. Nope, this is not a religious video. This is not, oh my god, that's a buttload of sheep. No, we are not thanking any particular Lord, whereas it is an expression and nothing more, and we've encountered a small ravine. That's interesting. It's getting dark, and that concerns me a bit, because I have yet to do the obligatory first step of Minecraft and chop down a tree with my bare hands. Manly feat of strength. And go, look at me. I am all that is man. And look at that tree go. I feel like they may have modified this sound since the last time I played, or perhaps it's just my loud schmucky self talking over it that it sounds very peculiar to me. I'm going to destroy the treetop, not particularly because it bugs me that there's a floating treetop there, but because I want one of those, so I can continue to plant more trees in this godforsaken treeless world that I've created for myself. Yeah, there we go. It's raining baby trees. It rained men once. Yeah, I definitely found out I wasn't gay that day. One of them landed on my nuts. Not a happy moment. I was in trauma, not turned down. Not psychological trauma. It hurt quite badly. I'm not really sure how I got on that tangent. That was very strange, and I apologize. If you are gay, I have nothing against you. I remain unprejudiced on issues like that as much as I can, including the religion here. This is not a religious video. And we've hit the point where I'm rambling. Because, to be perfectly honest, this first little bit of Minecraft is not always the most terribly interesting bit to play, and as is the case with most television series, which I am sort of modeling this after, or attempting to, that you will not be terribly interested in the first episode, or even the second episode. But the reason you watch it, and the reason you bear through, is because some really bored friend of yours with no life watched further on and discovered how awesome it was, and has been pestering you to watch it for weeks. And in the interest of shutting them up, you watch it, and then you get hooked. And I've kind of lost my bearings as to where I am here. I think I came from... what do I care? I found trees. I don't need to know where I came from. I need to know that I'm going to plant more trees up on top of this hill, and settle in this very fertile hillside here that is surrounded by many, many sheep and other such animals that will bring me happiness. So, we're going to start with this necessary blah blah blah. I turn it into planks. I turn the planks into a crafting table. Look at me, I'm so witty. Don't look at me, I'm not witty. And yeah, to be perfectly honest, I'm just thinking I may end up having to build a small dirt house where I stand. Yeah, I'm going to, because night is coming soon, and I don't want to be here when it happens, or at least unprotected and here when it happens. And sheep, what are you doing on my house? I was going to put a roof there, and now you are just screwing up my shit. Get You douche. Like, what are you doing? Get the frick out of there. I don't want you there. Not even a little. Not even in the way, like, I'm saying it, but I'm actually, like, flirting with you, and I really want you there. No, I just want you to go away. I just talked about flirting with a sheep. I'm really losing my mind right now. I'm not good at this. Die! I am going to trap you in my hole and kill you because I need food. Oh, you don't give me food, you just give me wool, don't you? That's okay, I'll make a bed later. Well... Ow. Well, fudge nuggets. It's not that I'm trying not to swear. I really have nothing against profanity. I'm sure as this goes on and I get more frustrated, you'll find out I can be a terribly profane person. It's just that sometimes finding the other words to say instead of the profanity are more fun. Like fudge nuggets. Or fart knocker. Or, you know, whatever. Oh, chicken, crafting table, sword. I swear there was actually a line of thought in there somewhere. It just was short and nonsensical, as are most of my lines of thought. Crafting table. I'm beginning to become a bit concerned that this may actually become my full-time house in this, and this may be a very terrible Let's Play. And I will do my best to not let that happen, because you all deserve better than that, because you all are frickin' awesome, and you should know that, or something. And I just did that entirely the wrong way. I apologize. I think I'm drunk, but I'm not. This probably would be better if I was, now that I think about it. I may have been doing this wrong the whole time. I'll work on it. I'll take it under advisement, and perhaps the next Let's Play will be Nick Plays Scotch. I enjoy Scotch. I have some very fancy Scotch that my wonderful girlfriend got me for my birthday a very long time ago. Not a very long time ago. I mean, several months ago. That sounded kind of nostalgic for a moment, and like someone had died or something, and that's not exactly what I'm going for. I'm more going for killing some chickens at the moment. I'm out of wood. Hate when that happens. Embarrassing. Nah, that too was a joke. That too was sexual. I have to kind of pay attention on the corner of my screen here to what time I started this particular video, because I am supposed to keep it in a roughly consistent time frame, and knowing me, I'll either get bored very quickly and it'll be very short, or I will just get going and we will be here for weeks. In which case, I apologize to you all, because that's like kidnapping or holding people hostage to just like yap at them for weeks while they have no control over the situation. I mean, I suppose you could turn it off, but you wouldn't turn it off because I'm awesome. Right? No. You're allowed to say no to that. You're allowed to scream no at your computer screen right now and be like, no, you're a douche. I don't think I want to listen to you for that long. You're annoying me already, and I will never watch this again. If you say that, I won't hold it against you. I can't hear it. I'm not actually in your computer screen. And if you couldn't tell it, oh my god, there are creepers everywhere. My house is so screwed. I need to build a door. I so want a door. I need a door. I have a spider following me. It's a trap. It is so a trap. Oh my god, my crafter table's over there. He's gonna... Oh, creeper. This is about to be bad. We're in trouble. We're dead. We are dead, and I have no idea where that was. And there was an Enderman by it. Ladies and gents, my bad. Absolutely and completely and totally my bad. This is how you do not play Minecraft? Did I lead with that? Next time I will make it more clear that this is the improper way to play Minecraft that I am showing you. Actually, this looks vaguely familiar. I mean, I'm about to die in like 2 seconds, but it looks familiar. It's like a familiar form of death. Why had I just not made a bed? I was thinking about it. I was dreaming about it in my bed. What's the irony there? Oh, shut up. Oh, I am so screwed. Where is the remains of what used to be the thought of my house? Maybe a little, but I don't really remember. It was up on a hill next to a tree. And there's probably someone who's kind of good with their spatial stuff that's like sitting here screaming at me, "You're walking right next to it, you douche. Where do you think you're going?" To that person, I apologize. I'm doing my best. It's not... Oh, I see it. I see what used to be my house. I may even get some of my stuff back. I'm kind of like keeping a mad sprint pace going here, in an attempt not to die in the process, but... Oh, yeah, of course, there's creepers absolutely freaking everywhere. I have this, you will find, the longer we play this game, that I have this knack for settling in places where creepers love to be. Like right now. I am so dead. Yep, there it was again. I'm not spawning in the same place consistently, am I? That was a different place than last time. Maybe the world pitied me last time, and it's like, you know what? We're gonna help you just this once, so you spawn in a less terrible spot and die less quickly. And I was like, no, I'm just gonna screw it up. Thanks for the offer, but I'm just gonna suck instead. And I'm trying to find the same spot again, and I'm going to die now. Everyone, it was nice knowing you. I have this temptation to put it on peaceful for a moment and just get my shit figured out. But I don't want you all to think I'm weak and I'm a pansy, because then you're going to make fun of me and flush my head in the toilet. And there's not even a toilet here, and that's the really, really impressive part. I hope you all feel like, realize what great ingenuity that requires to do what you're threatening to do. But you're not. But, okay, now I really have lost my house, because it really should just be a massive crater at this point. And I don't know where that crater is. I mean, oh, here it is. Here is the crater. Oh my god. I'm just gonna bury myself. In the words of 30 Seconds to Mars. I don't know if I'm supposed to quote that. I hope that's not... I'm sorry for anyone whose copyright or other sorts of rights have been infringed upon by my quoting of your music. I'm not hating on you. You're awesome. I'm sorry. I know not what I do, other than pissing off the skeleton and probably dying in the process. Die, you stupid... Okay. This is where I close myself in a hole. Yep, we're going to close ourselves in a hole right now, and we're just going to wait. And there's totally a zombie on the other side of that hole. Yep. This is how the first episode's going to go. Really, it will be a miracle if anyone watches the second one. Yeah. I apologize for that loud noise. I took a drink of milk, and it was wonderful. And they're still out there. Actually, I think it's a cow. I think I hear a cow. It's coming after me. I can't remember. Does it tell me what time it is? I don't think so. Dang. Well, that's frustrating. Very frustrating. Oh, Extreme Hills. Apparently you type in Pamela Black and you get Extreme Hills. It's probably just because it has Pamela in it, now that I think about it. Well, aren't we having so much fun right now? What are you doing? Well, you're watching YouTube, clearly. But what else are you doing? Are you drinking a beer? Are you procrastinating homework? Are you living out your midlife crisis in front of a computer? I hope not. I'm sorry if you are. It's okay, and everything will be alright. I'm going to take a peek at the outside now, because I don't want to keep us all waiting any... Oh, that is not a happy outside. Nope, nope, zombie, 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 zombie. No. No. Go away. I hear you, and you suck. Oh, shut up. You're not as scary as you think you sound. I could totally sound way scarier. Okay, okay, you win. Jesus. No, this is not a religious. That was not... Yeah, I know. You're upset. Oh my god. Go away. You know, I'm not sure I ever... This would be a good chance to... I never got my crafting table back. That is an upsetting moment. I suppose I could take some time and do some prep work as long as I'm stuck here. You know, if I have no space and I've dug myself into a hole that's exactly the size of my body, how can I build things like crafting tables and other similar things? I can't really see what I'm doing, but I feel like I am turned the opposite direction now. So if I dig a hole that way and set down my crafting table... No, no. Come back to me, crafting table. There we go. Okay. Now I can build weapons and other useful objects. What are you doing? What is that sound? I think he's abusing himself. That's just terrible. That is... No, whoa! Whoa, buddy. Okay, he's done now. He's done. I don't know if I want to go out there anymore. I'm not sure it's sanitary. Oh, I do not have enough wool for a bed. I am one short. I knew there was a reason I didn't make a bed when I should have. Oh, boy. My sword is in a sad state because I've been fending off the lifeless. Let's take a brief peek at the outside world and hope we don't come across anything too oh, look at that. It is daytime. Oh, joy. I think this little area here may just become my, like, slightly underground house now because, well, I have stone, and that's really what I needed from the world right at the moment. So, crafting table, come down here. Okay, well, as wonderful as that hole is, I don't want it. So it's gone now. And we are going to accumulate a little bit of this this stone stuff because that's useful. Yeah, I'm still a little curious what that zombie was doing. You know, that was just those sounds I have never heard in Minecraft before. I'm not sure if I got someone on Skype ignoring the do not disturb that's screwing with me in several ways potentially, or if there's just stuff going on. I don't know. Oh boy, this is. I wish there was a. I don't know. It occurs to me that I'm still all doing this with my wood pickaxe instead of my making a stone one, which I clearly have the capability to do at this point. But you know, if you don't break the wood pickaxe, you just end up holding onto it forever because you're like, what if I need it? What if it comes down to that moment where I have nothing else and I need it? So you hold onto it, and you never use it because, I mean, it's a wood pickaxe. It's useless. It is completely and totally useless. And yeah, I could go for some coal right now. That would be nice, because if I don't get that soon, I'm going to have a night of monsters spawning in my house and killing me in my sleep. And, you know, I'm not sure I can handle that right now. I'm a little traumatized from last night. That was a traumatic experience. I'm gonna go cry in my bed a little for a while. Oh, I don't have a bed, that's right. Now more reasons to cry. Thanks life. That was real kind of you. Oh, what have I done? I have a black spot on my screen now. I'm not sure what that black spot is. Are you all seeing that black spot, or is that just me? I'm not entirely sure. Let me check. Nope, that is just screwy. There. I remedied the black spot. My black spot is totally back. What is going on here? My computer is just freaking out. I'm sorry about that, everyone. I had to leave briefly due to technical difficulties, but it appears everything is back and working now, and I promise I have not changed anything drastically in the game other than just getting it back to long enough to look around and ensure that my screen could still move. So I have not gone and preset all these wonderful things for myself so everyone can be so wowed with my amazing skill of finding things completely randomly. It's frustrating that happened just then, because we were nearing the end of our time together for this week. Actually, I should talk about that. I don't think this is necessarily... I think we're looking at, now that I have everything up and running, I will probably be putting out... Oh, I screwed that totally up. Putting out a video probably twice a week. You cannot necessarily count on them on any particular day. There's not going to be like, I'll put them out on a Saturday and a Wednesday or anything like that. It will happen twice a week, and that's what I can do for you at the moment, and you will like it. I mean, you don't have to like it. I'm not telling you what to do. But if you do like it, you will like the twice a week system. I don't know. You might hate it. I don't care. If it's something that really pisses you off, comment about it in the video, and perhaps it'll be one of the 3 comments I choose to pick out and abide by, and that will change. Maybe there'll be 3 a week. Maybe there'll be 1 a week. I don't know. Let me know. I am open to criticism about most anything, except for how to eat my cereal. Do not screw with my cereal. Actually, that's a complete and total lie. I don't actually really even eat cereal very often because I don't really get up early enough to eat breakfast. I get up about half an hour before I have to be where I'm going. And that's on a good day. So, okay. Well, it's kind of a rinky-dink, poorly built house right now, but, you know, this is how we roll around here, apparently. And I'm tunneling out of it. Or not. Maybe I'm just tunneling into nothing. Where am I going? No idea. Okay. Well, I mean, there's the surface here. So if I tunnel this way a ways, perhaps... Okay. We're gonna hope that's kind of a zombie-proof. I mean, aside from the massive hole in the roof. It's not necessarily zombie-proof, but it'll slow them down for a while. And that's what we go for. It's really, in this game, it's just a matter of time. They get you eventually. And I see it coming already. I'm going to lead a creeper right to the top of my house, and I am going to get blown to oblivion. This is how it goes. This is how it goes. Die, sheep. Give me a bed. Thank you. So, we've hit the point in the game where I really desperately need coal, actually, right now, and I have totally lost where the entrance to my house is. Oh, here we go. I'm going to build a little tower next to that, because that's not safe. I'm going to build a tower in the hole. Why? I don't know. Because I feel like wasting resources. Going down. That's just what I need to do. It hurt myself when I'm already starving to death. Attention, Nick, you are a moron. So what are you going to do? You are going to eat your rotten meat and get very sick. And that's how the world works. Speaking of which, I ate briefly before doing this, and I'm decently sure the meat that I made my dinner from may have been a little on the tainted side. So we're hoping I'm not going to suddenly start vomiting midway through this. That would be unpleasant, and I don't want to put you all through that, or myself, really, for that matter. So we're going to try to avoid. Why I'm chopping it down with my hand when I have an axe, I have no idea. And why I haven't actually created stone tools yet is still also a bit of a mystery, when I have all that stone. But, you know, I'm on a wood chopping spree right now, and that's the way it's going to go. I mean, once you start going on the wood, you just can't let it go. That is a statement to take to the bank. I'm not really sure why you would take it to the bank. Maybe there's someone with a particularly poor sense of humor at the bank that would actually think that is funny. Maybe not. I tend to feel like people who work at banks just, you know, humor would be lost upon sometimes. Nothing against you if you work at a bank. I mean, I can't be that angry. I know several people who work at banks, and they're perfectly fine people in the daytime. Yeah, I'm not sure what that comment meant either. Really, asking me to explain or to understand anything I say in these videos is pointless, to say the least. It's just I just babble. And hopefully you're all here because you appreciate my babbliness and you think it's at least a little funny. And there's probably zombies. It's nighttime. I can sleep. And now it's suddenly daytime. Except there's still zombies. They're in my house. They're always in my frickin' house. Which is why I need to build a sword. And kick some zombie butt. And then several pickaxes, because let's face it, you can never have too many pickaxes. Secret of Minecraft, if you're new to it. If you're watching this because you're like, hey, maybe I want to get into Minecraft, but I'm way behind the times and have not tried it yet, which is just really obscene. Like, seriously, get off your butt and figure stuff out. But if that happens to be the case with you, if you're that obscene person who just has not figured the crap out yet, you can never have enough pickaxes. At this stage of the game, stone. Later on, iron. You can never have enough. That is my informational statement. If you take nothing else away from this video, which is probably going to be true, you can never have enough pickaxes. And I need rotten flesh. I'm going to continue eating rotten flesh until I can find some frickin' coal to burn. Actually, you know what? I can burn wood, can't I? I haven't done it in a very long time because, let's face it, who actually burns wood? Everyone burns coal because it's just smarter. But you can burn wood. This I had forgotten about. Oh yes, and you get experience now from cooking things. And I am losing my wood at a remarkable rate to this fire. And that was a comment that just should not have been made the more I think about it. Well then. Okay, well that leaves one raw chicken breast. Oh, that will actually probably get cooked. Look at that. Look at that. I've done things. I've mended things. No, maybe I haven't mended anything, but I've made myself some chicken, which, you know, at the very least is something. I thought I slept. Isn't it supposed to be daytime after you sleep? I'm sleeping. I'm still sleeping. Oh, now it's... Oh, I got a little jumpy with the whole sleeping thing. I wasn't supposed to click leave the bed. I was just supposed to wait until I left the bed of my own accord to things that are frickin' on fire. They're supposed to be gone now. It's always a creeper. Every time it's a creeper. Die. Oh, and he's in my house. You lose more perfectly good houses that way. It's really a problem, and I really have some words to say to the people who invented this game and were like, we're just going to make these things that blow up in your frickin' face every 2 seconds. Suicide shrubberies. That's what they really are. And what they really are, even more than that, is just frickin' evil. Frickin' zombies. Frickin' blow up zombies. I am frustrated with the existence of. You know, we've reached a little over half an hour with technical difficulties included, so probably not quite a half an hour, and I feel like you all haven't gotten your money's worth, which, considering you haven't actually paid anything, is kind of a sad statement. So since this is the first Nick Plays Minecraft, I think we may make a adjustment at this particular moment and turn these into either 45-minute or 1 hour episodes, which I think is a concept some of us, a few of us, no one, someone to get behind. I don't know. I'm not really sure where I'm going with this, but you know, we'll try it and we'll see what happens. And if everyone feels like it's far too long, comment and things can change. I'm a pretty flexible person, but at this point I just feel like really in the time we've been playing here, well, I've been playing, you've been watching, nothing has happened, and that's just not fair to you. So, once I'm done demolishing the top of this tree, I'm going to plant a few more trees, which I've apparently been doing a rather good job of. There's many trees around. Budding forest here. Once I finish that, I'm going to plant a tree on top of my house. Why? Just seems like a good idea to me. And something just got really bright in my peripheral vision. I'm not really sure how that happened. I'm going to do that. I'm going to slay a couple chickens and a pig because, well, food is good for you. And then I'm going to find my way to some coal so we can actually say we did something productive together today. All of you people and I. Which requires finding some sort of mine or creating one. Not a fan of creating one at the moment because I feel like that will take time. Time that we may be growing short on in our time together here. So I'm a hair concerned about that. I'm also a hair concerned about the fact that I feel I've built an inadequate tower for myself to locate my own house. So really I'm having a little bit of angst here for a few reasons. And I'm going to build a slightly better tower, which it won't be actually all that much slightly better, but it will also give me the other tower to fall down onto to minimize the hurt. And that helps a little bit. That gives me a bit of a tower to work with. And what I really need to do for this whole tower thing is I need to start mining some sand. That's really tower making material there. But now is not the time. Now is not the time, because I have told you all that we are going to find coal. And gosh darn it, we're going to find some coal. And I think ahead of me up in the mountain there, what I'm seeing is a cave. And that would be an ideal location, because I can still see my house from there. Or perhaps we'll just find a cave sitting right here. That seems to be what the plan is. Well, this is fantastic. Look at this. We found a cave. We have done this together. I mean, actually, I did most of it. You guys really shouldn't be horning in on my things I've done, you know, jerks. I kid. And I found something. I can't actually tell what it is. And zombies. Always zombies. I found iron. Well, it is not an often thing in Minecraft where you find iron before you find coal. But apparently that's the type of game it's going to be. Huh. Well, I found my small cave. However, I found no coal within it, which is a bit disconcerting. So we're going to continue pursuing this cave up here, because I need light to see in my other cave, which I cannot have unless I have coal, which really just puts me in a bit of a position. And I'm realizing that I did not bring a shovel, and it is really biting me in the patookus at the moment. So here is the new crafting table location. If I can't find this later, I expect someone to remind me it's here. Just so you know. I will ask. I will get 10 minutes into the video, stop and be like, when someone tells me where I left that crafting table, I will resume, but until then I am just unable to function. Yep. That's what's gonna happen. Well, the good news is this gravel will definitely help me make a taller tower next to my house. The bad news is I'm not really sure I'm getting anywhere very quickly other than finding small amounts of flint. But this appears to be a rather large cave that's just filled in with gravel. Also, things that people should note about my Minecraft playing style, or ability, or skill, or whatever you want to call it. Oh, there's light on the other side of that. There may be lava. I have a bit of a knack for finding chasms. It's sort of my thing. And I hope we will be able to, probably not in this episode, I doubt we will have time to find a chasm. I don't think we're going to be getting to quite the right depth or in quite the right amount of time. But I am sure this is something in our time here that will become obvious, that chasms are kind of a thing with me. You will find them, we will find them, and they will be frequent. Yeah. I am just really not finding coal here. Here's another cave. I'm finding a good deal of caves. Not necessarily large caves, and caves that are infested with spiders, but none of them have coal. A lot of them have iron, which iron is a fantastic thing to have, don't get me wrong, I am not complaining. But there is no coal in here. How does that happen? Well, I'll mine the iron, because you can't say no to iron at this point, but I feel like we are missing out on the coal. And that is just a crying shame. Not missing out on the monsters. Oh, of course you have armor. Of course you do. You need to get out of my face, because I am not okay with your existence. I don't want you here. I don't want you here, or you either, and get out of here, get out of here, get out of here, don't kill me. Oh, that was scary. I thought I was going to die, and I found more iron. I am just the guru of iron right now. No one screw with me. I will beat you to death with iron. It's how it's going to happen. Look at this. It's absolutely everywhere. That fantastic iron world. Terrible for coal. I mean, absolutely useless. I can't see a frickin' thing. It's kind of a miracle I'm finding the iron, given the fact that I can't actually see it. Actually, this would be a wonderful thing if I walked past any iron or any coal in any of these dark passageways that I just can't seem to... Creeper, running away, running like a pansy and falling through a hole to my doom. What is this? What is this? And here comes the creeper, doesn't it? This is going to go well. I see no possible good solution to this. So what am I going to do? I'm going to cry like a little baby and run away. That is a terrible, terrible spot to put a hole. Someone should be more careful. Someone's going to fall in that and hurt themselves. And this creeper's all up in my business. And what is with this little... Oh my god, there it is. There it is. See, now we've accomplished something together, everyone. You and I and the land of the internets and the YouTubes. We have accomplished things. We have found coal. And look at all that experience. Look at these experiences we are gaining together, but it's actually just me, because you actually didn't do anything. You're procrastinating something right now. Or just entertaining yourself, which there's nothing wrong with, but you shouldn't get credit for it. Michael. Mine. No. Ow. You jerk. Get out of here. Oh, I'm in trouble. It is getting dark. It is getting dark. This may get interesting yet, folks. I think what we're going to do is I'm going to get this coal, I'm going to make a run for home, and assuming I can get home, defend my home from whatever zombies have probably already spawned inside, and light my home. That is our mission for the end of the day. That is where I'm going to call it quits and say, you know what? We have done things, and we are in good position. And God, did I find a lot of coal. This is good. This is a good thing. I mean, I'm going to die on my way back, I think. But it's good that we found this. And there's a big hole. This is a good complex of caves here that I think we will explore further in later videos. I may have to rewatch this one to remember where it is, to be perfectly honest. And that's part of my concern about getting back, actually, is that I'm not entirely sure which way back is. And this creeper is going to really harsh my mellow pretty soon, I think. Okay, we are homeward bound now, gents. Ladies and gents. And I see my home. Now I'm just going to make a mad run. And I have a skeleton up on my Potukis who is probably going to shoot me while I'm dead in the water, and I need to eat some chicken while I swim. I know you're not supposed to eat within 30 minutes of swimming, but it's either that or get killed by a skeleton with a bow and arrow, and I don't believe when Mom was telling me not to eat that soon before swimming, she was not applying that to situations that involve skeletons with bows and arrows. If so, I'm sorry, Mom, I did my best, but I don't want to die right now. And there are no zombies in my house. There are none. None. That is unflippin' believable. I am thrilled with that. And now there are zombies in my house. Go away, you jerk. It's always a skeleton, too. They're always the ones that just appear out of nowhere, and they're like, I am just going to ruin your frickin' day. And I'm like, you know what? Yes, you are. You're a jerk. I hate you. Go away. That is how I feel about this. And now my house. I can see the interior of my house. It looks like crap, actually. This is a pretty craptastic house. But that's what renovating is for, right? Look at this. Oh, I have revealed myself to the outside world. And not in the way that gets you arrested this time. That's a story for a later day. No, I have never been arrested before we start up any rumors here. Which I'm not sure if they're rumors, if they were started by me because I'm just a moron and I babble, but you know what I mean. Well, maybe you don't know what I mean, but even if you don't, whatever. You'll figure it out. Or you won't. Either way. I don't care. That is stone. I want to be... Okay. Look at this. We're getting places now. Oh, and there's a creeper. There's always... I just said it was always a skeleton. I can't say it's always a creeper now. That would be misleading my viewers. And that was a delicate situation that could have ended in the end of my house, which I am glad it did not, because, you know, I just got this house figured out. And I need to build my walkway to the outside world. Perfect. There it is. Great. Look at this. We are powering out some work at the end of this video, getting to where I said we would. And then I am going to let you get on to procrastinating with other things on the weird side of the internet, because I'm sure that's what you're doing, and you know what? I am proud of you. I am proud of your procrastination skills right now, or of your being entertained. I think that is awesome, and you should just keep on doing it. I'm building a door. A door. That is what I want. I want a door. Why do I want a door? Because I do. Why do you have to argue with me? Jeez. iron, go. Look at this. We're doing things so quickly now, except when I click on the wrong things. And I have a door. Now that I have a door, I'm going to build a pressure plate, which is actually something I just figured out. If you put behind a door, that'll make it open automatically. You'll discover this about me, that I have been playing Minecraft for a while. I've got most of the general things figured out. I've been, doing it long enough. Oop, that scared me. That scared me enough I dropped my door. I have most of the the pretty, I even have some of the pretty advanced things figured out. I've been doing it for long enough that I oh, that is not the direction I want that to be facing. I've been doing it for long enough that I've played through most of the game. I've gotten to the dragon, the whole 9 yards, which we'll see if we do at the end of each episode. I'm not sure yet. Or at the end of each season, not episode. Good God, that would be an amazing episode. But I've also done it in such a way that I've overseen some very simplistic things that people do on Minecraft all the time, and I am like, what? You can do that? I had no flippin' idea. And, yeah. So things like pressure plates in front of doors. Everyone does it. People that play Minecraft very recreationally totally know how to do that. I just figured it out the other day. And it kind of makes me feel dumb, but it also kind of makes me be like, wow, I rock, because I've done all this stuff on this game and kicked some butt. And I didn't even know how to do some of this stuff. So, enchanting, I totally was way behind on the whole enchanting thing. Okay. I have a door. I have things. Yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a little drain into the chest right now, which it was not as gross as it sounds, I promise. That was kind of just a weird statement. I'll try to avoid saying things that weird in the future. But I'm just kind of a weird person. I don't now want to install new updates right now. Jeez, computer. Calm down. I don't really know what I started to say there. Calm down. That is what I want to say. I want you to be calmer than you are right now. So I am going to put some food in the oven, and we're going to have some home cooking, and that will be it for today. So thank you, everyone. Look at this. We have a start. We're moving on. And yeah, this was something. This was definitely something. Until next time, adios. No, that's a terrible way to end it. Why would I end it that way? We're just going to be here forever. I just don't. You know what? This will be my sign-off. This is going to be it, and this will be the one thing. Everyone, waffles.